So before we do anything, you have to find the middle of the piece. That is, if you are drawing from the front. Okay, try and then get the middle of the piece like that. So you see the way I'm using my elbow, yeah? And you get the flask because that is what is in the middle. And you represent all the items with rectangles. Represent all the items with rectangles. Then I divide this into 3 because of the kind of flask I'm having. So that is the proportion. When you divide into 3, you know the top is for the lid and the rest. So I can do that now. Yeah, I can do that now. This is for the lid. And then this one comes down like this. Yeah. And then here I have this. Hey, my flask is looking short. And I will not relent. I will make it slimmer. The slimmer you make it, the taller it becomes better. Then now, the next thing I do is the cap. So I'll put the cap on a little bit above the lower third. All right. Yeah, it's just a small space from here. So the cap is the same thickness as the flask. So let me try and get it that way. And it is almost 2 times the size of the flask. And then the bowl is a little bit shorter than the cap, but broader of course. And that one starts from here, goes down here. I'm grateful I have space for the egg. So this one can go into it like almost 2 times, which is good. It means I have done well. Yeah, let me bring it almost to the line of the cup. This is the bowl. So once you have this, you are ready to go. So let's get our table line. Let it cross through. And make sure that it is parallel to this line, the edge of the paper or the bottom of the paper. Parallel lines. Okay, they do not meet. Parallel. All right, so now that I have this, I know the bow I have. Yes, this part is bigger than the lid part. So let me get that. And then I angle it this way. Make sure that it is equal. Then this one to the same. This one I'll bring it down a little, divide this into 2, and then that thing that is used to lift the lid. I wish someone could tell me what the name is. All right. So we are just using basic shapes that you are familiar with to draw. All right, so first of all, the bowl has an oval on top of it. So we draw that oval first. Then we follow the same curve of the oval to readjust this one to become a curve. Okay, so once we have that, it means now the bowl is taking shape. The same thing with this. My bowl has 2 bottoms, one bigger, one smaller. So that is what I'm doing, like that. All right, so with this, I can now bring the other line that rims that rims the bow. Yeah, so once I get this line, I know this line should follow suit. Yeah, they are all parallel lines, and this one will curve like that. This one and this one should be parallel. Then I'll follow the same angle. You see, you follow the angle. Okay, so once you have that, you know your bowl is taking shape. I'm not going to do too much with this. So here I put the oval, and as we do, we follow the contour of the oval so that it will sit. Then the bow is not sharp like that, so I will just bend it like Beckham. Bend it like Beckham. Yeah, just bend it like that. Okay, and the same with this. I will just make it more caviar instead of a straight line like that. So once I have this, I know I'm done with the bow. Then I can draw the egg for this one. My egg is, you see, sometimes we think the egg is small, so we draw something. No. I look at the distance between the top of the egg to the bottom of the top lid, and I see that there's just a small space. Then from there I can draw my egg. You see how lightly I drew it before I now refine the shape. Okay, then we get to the cap. So the cap, you put your oval on top, of course. Yeah, and you follow the same contour of this oval. The same contour of the oval like we did here. So the handle of the cap, the handle here, and then here, because I'm looking at the distance between the bottom of the cap to where the end of the handle begins. This one too is just some small thing. Then I can connect it. Once I connect it, I can now double the line. Yeah, this is just catch it for it to really sit within the cap. Now deepening the edge of the cap. Yeah, so here too, the eggs should be the same height, but this egg is, the pointy side is pointing us, so the thing will be round. Look round like that, because the pointy side is pointing us. This one is pointing away. You understand? So once I have that, I have to now also put the curves here. So oval, curve, curve. We are following the curve, okay? Don't draw this and then later go and do this out of this bottom line. Then you come and follow this contour. That's for the bottom part, and then this contour. Follow it to the end. Don't be afraid. Later, if it's pencil, you erase all this. Or if you've done it lightly, when you shade or you paint, all the lines will vanish. Okay? So now I have this one done. But the lid too, catch it room. So if you can do it, then you do it. It doesn't go straight like that, okay? That one was to help me get the form of the lid. It has that bulginess. It's a very boring composition, but obey anything. That is your question, so you do it. Very boring composition. This one too comes out like that. So this editing there, those who have time can do it, okay? If you don't have time, forget it. Yeah. So once you have that, I know this one goes to this side. It follows this curve like that. So let me see. Yeah, it doesn't reach here, so I have to be careful of the way I curve it. Bend it like Beckham. Okay, so now that I have this curve, I can do my mapping. So the lid has something here for opening the top, and then this one too has its own things that connect to the lid. Yeah, and then the flask itself, I think this is for lifting the flask. So they are just curve. Yeah. Then this one comes and then it goes down like that. As it moves, it becomes very pointy. So now we have this. Okay, so when you get this, I know you'll be able to find your way out. So right now, let me just do something quick. Detailing. So this one has some thickness. That's the final one. So detail is just following the contour, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. So this one I think goes here.